All right, all right. What we got? Yeah, man. Y'all welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast, to where we bring up different topics and different. My bag, y'all. My bag.
You got it.
I'm over here doing too much, man. That's what it is. I'm doing too much. Yeah, man. When we talk about different topics, different subjects, and we always be on point, man. So we can make sure we give y'all the right information, correct information, and make things go in accordance, man, so we can get better in our lives. You know how that go. Because if we don't do it, who gonna do it?
There you go.
Yes. Let me get my. Thank you so much for tuning in. Getting our shares on. Give everybody share, like, and pass it on, man, so we can get some more viewers in here and get some more people with better topics, get some more topics. The audience, y'all can share topics. We might, we can use we always can use different topics, you know what I'm saying? Because I tell you, hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So tonight we're gonna be talking about the sexual health of men and the trauma that it causes in the homes sometimes. Nothing I really know about, but hey, we're going to talk about it. We always research the research.
Research the research. Well,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing tonight, man. Just enjoying this lifestyle that we live. We got Coach KD on with us right now, and we will have the other guys coming on a little later. But you know, everybody has work to do. Everybody has work to do. I heard that. Teach me, huh? Yeah. Let me turn that down. Monica be on it. All right. So man, we got the men's health, man. What you got on this, KD?
Well. Here we are once again. This fine Thursday. I believe we got this is the last Thursday of the month. Last Thursday of the month. Next Thursday will be the 1st of September. So hey, the year's moving right along, man. You know, I'm so glad about it. I'm glad to be here. Welcome everybody. Come on in, join us. Like, share, and like, and invite your uncle, brother, sister, cousin, friend. Invite everybody to the Mancast. It's the Elite Mancast.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad to be a part of this platform, and we just here spreading love how we do, you know. What I got on the men's sexual health, man, you know, it's big, you know, and if you want to have the truth, man, you know, for me, it got rough there a little bit, you know, because being diabetic and high blood pressure, sexual health wasn't where it used to be. You know, I'm still that dog now, you know, but sometimes you got to, it got rough and a little scary, man. So one of the biggest ones is erectile dysfunction, man. That's one of the biggest. And
so I heard.
Call it ED, man. It's a true story now. It's a true story because at one point I thought it was because I had done so much, you know, early in life. But in all actuality, it was my blood pressure and my diabetes that affected that area. Yeah. You know, and it didn't happen until I got married. I got married in 2016. And So this has been recently, like 2017, 2018, up and until even now. Until about 2 years ago, I started losing weight, working on my blood pressure, working on my diabetes, keeping my numbers low, and able to make something happen here recently. Actually, I think we're in love again. After we went down to Miami and Keith rode us around, and he was able to get closer and closer, and but the thing about it is, I had to learn to talk about it, and that's the biggest thing, And if you're not married, it's probably even harder, no pun intended, but
right.
if you're not married, it could get a bit challenging because, especially if you're dating, the actual woman you're dating may not understand, But gratefully, and I'm thankful that my wife understood, and we were able to sit and talk about what was going on, which was a true story, That blood pressure medicine, yes, does affect that area.
Right.
So what we got to do is start eating better, drinking more water. Even those Tava products help me, man, because I'm telling you, man, I was up to 280. I was up to 280, and I got all the way down to 220. That was my best life.
Right.
But then after I slacked up off the products a little bit, I'm back up to 235. But I'm still in the same size jeans, so my waist didn't get bigger, but I started gaining a little more weight when I slacked off the products. But what I want to say is, yes, the sexual health does cause trauma in the home. Like it will cause a problem because the significant other could think that you just not loving on her, or you just not interested, or and they start to thinking, feeling some kind of way. So and I didn't even know this was going to be the topic, but my wife and I talked about it and said, this is what y'all need to talk about. So that's God right there. She's like, y'all need to talk about this because it's a problem sometimes. I'm just glad about it. I'm glad to be able to touch bases on this topic. Like I say, it ain't everybody's problem. And some people won't talk about it. But I'm glad I'm able to because, KD is pretty transparent. If you want to know, I'm going to tell you. If I don't know, I'm going to find it, and we're going to talk about it. So that's why I like this Elite Mancast, because we can let it be known.
Man. And that's the truth, man. And that's what it is, though, man. Like I say, I haven't, because see me, like a lot of the things that I read about it, it pertains to what I always do, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm always eating the green leafy vegetables. And then whenever it is that I'm intimate with a woman, I'm always looking to please her. I'm not looking to be satisfied. I'm looking to get her everything in that area to where she gonna be like, nah, boy, I yeah, man. So that's and that's part of me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whenever I'm doing something, I'm off into it 100% focused in making sure that I'm satisfying the partner, not me. And that's a lot of times that we get selfish. It's like, hey man, let me get mine out the way. Money. Monica, that's for real. Yeah. But I'm always gonna, make sure the woman is taken care of, though, man. I just can't see myself in being selfish in that manner, because you can try to be selfish. It's gonna be over faster than you know it, and then you ain't gonna get the call back.
You got to get the call back.
Get the call back, man.
That's it, man. That's it. So one thing though, it's big, man. And when I was researching, it said 50% of American men over the age of 40 have an ED. So that's half. That's one in every two. That's half. But guess what? And everybody ain't gonna talk about it. And it comes from a lot of that blood flow problem, you know. So when the hot pressure is high, that's not allowing the blood to flow correctly, you know, and that's how you come to that problem. So like you said, you got to drink that water and eat greens and stuff like that. I see the difference, you know. Even with my my Valet 30 by, you know, they say the Valet equivalent to 10 salads, ain't it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Valet 30. So, you know, that's your the mineral vitamins you need.
Exactly.
And it's been a plus, you know, that and eating. So I like chef salad, you know, things like that. So all that makes a difference in how your health is. So your health affects your sexual health, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All in one. You know,
yeah, and that's what it is. A lot of people feel like, oh, I can get drunk and get ready, get busy when I get drunk. But in all actuality, men, we don't need to be drinking before we get busy because it messes with the blood pressure, it messes with the heart rate, it messes with all these things. But that's the thing about it. We always have to pay attention to what we put in our bodies. So if you overdoing it, yeah, you're gonna have a problem. Maybe one day when you get past a certain age, you might have a problem. But at the young age, you know,
and you thinking it's enhancing you at the young age. To be honest, I used to think that, man.
But over the time, you know, over the time, it is something else that happened, though. You know that.
Right, and that's how it happened. You know, I think my drinking habits did pertain to how I became high blood, you know, having high blood pressure, you know, because I had drank almost every day, but thank God, you know, I ain't had a drink in 9 years, you know, so that's big for me. That's real big for me. Coming from a man who had have a pint in his back pocket all day long, you know, and right on my hip. But another thing I seen that, you know, that ED comes from it could be psychological and emotional. You know, if you're going through something like you hit on before, getting all the way in, focusing on what's going at hand, and if you're not, that's going to affect you mentally. So when it affects your mental, it affects that area of your life as well. What's up, Big Mike?
What up? What up?
Hey man, hey, good topic, bro. Good topic, man.
Hey,
that's big.
No pun intended.
Yes, sir. But I was letting them know, you know, not only that sexual health, that ED, erectile dysfunction, not only does it affects the relationship or what goes on in the home, how it come to pass could be from your lifestyle or even emotional or psychological. Can you touch base on any of that for us, brother?
Of course, you know me. Yeah.
Monica out of control. Monica said she need that silverback in her life.
I hear.
All right. So let's get to it. So I don't know what y'all covered, but I was too busy trying to hurry to get here. But what I got is trauma. I'll start with that. And trauma is actually the Greek word for wound. Okay, so that's like any injury to living tissue caused by an eccentric agent, which is some kind of outside force. And that could be a bruise, cut, gunshot. And it's a disordered psychic or behavioral state resulting from severe mental or emotional stress or physical injury or an emotional upset. Now, the way I see it is, what can be more emotionally stressful than when you and your lady hot, bowed, ready to get busy, and all of a sudden it don't work? Now, there's a few things that happen, and see the trauma when it happens for the very first time for the man, that's probably the most traumatic thing that could ever happen, because you know that stigma and the stereotype with black men, like size. Oh, we really bring it, and this has been stereotyped in the movies. I mean, like all the black exploitation films from the 70s. They were masters in the bedroom. They were fighters. They were masters. Take no shit from nobody, right? But
Yeah.
you got the comedians, Bernie Mac, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. These were some of the basis of their jokes. Their most famous jokes were all about the same thing. Then you got movies, even down to what was the last one? White Chicks with the Wayans brothers. Remember them? The rich ass neighborhood and partying in the Hamptons, and he putting women in the wheelchair. So now
The trauma.
That's serious trauma. Now, that's where the trauma comes in. So the men
man.
that stereotype, and we know it ain't always gonna happen. You got black men out there lying on their dicks because that's what we used to say. But the thing is, when it happens, that's traumatic. But now, that's
You can bounce back now. You can bounce back.
yeah. Now think about from the women's. Now, me and my wife were watching For Better or Worse. There's a TV sitcom, right? And they had an episode where one of the dudes, the tall, light-skinned brother, him and his wife, they at the house, sitting on the couch. She pops out in a negligee. All of a sudden, he forgets about what he's doing. He's ready to go get busy. He follows her into the bedroom. A couple of minutes after that, he comes back out, all disappointed. You can see he was totally distressed. The woman was like, well, what happened? You don't love me no more? Now, while we sitting watching, first thing my wife says is, got somebody else. See, but that's the way the women's perspective, they see it completely different. It's not like they empathizing with the man at that particular moment because they want what he's got and he can't produce. So now, with that kind of reaction, coupled with the fact that what's going on? Why can't I do what's going on? Why can't I get hard? This is the trauma that's caused through this. Now, like you said, we can bounce back. And because like me and Keith were talking a couple of days ago, I told her I was 32 the first time that shit ever happened to me. But
wow, that's young.
Working out, and I mean working out hard, where my body was just exhausted. Now we all know from biology that you can only get an erection when the blood flows to that area. So now that's biology 101, right? So what else happens? What else can cause it? Diabetes, high blood pressure, hypertension, outside stress at work, being stressed by a woman. Your partner can be stressed you without even realizing it. You got money problems. All these things are psychological. Well, some of them are physical, some of them are psychological. But then when you go to the doctor for these diseases, like hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, the medicines that they give you cause not be able to perform. I think the last physical I had, the doctor, he said, well, you're at that obese stage, so you're borderline hypertension. So he wants to prescribe me some medicine. So I said, okay, what are the side effects? First thing he said, up to a sexual performance. Right then, I knew I wasn't taking it because I ain't taking nothing that I already know is going to stop me from being able to perform. So you got these things. Now, in order to get the blood to flow, you got now the trauma, they have a name for it, which is PTSD. But This particular trauma causes, well, all trauma causes depression, anxiety, flashbacks, or reoccurring nightmares. Now, all of these are a recipe for disaster because once the man starts getting in this mode, and then if the woman has a negative reaction, that just makes it all worse. Because now every time you're about to perform, you're thinking, oh, what if it doesn't work? What's going on? Now you want to go start buying medications that have other side effects that's going to make it.
Take one pill to medicate another pill, huh?
Exactly. And that's basically all we're doing. Now,
don't say we.
Yeah, he gonna get included in that.
Yeah, don't include me. Hey, I know how to speak life into my life. Don't be speaking life over my life.
I ain't trying to speak that into nobody's life. I ain't want it in mine ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I say them words be serious, man. You can't give me them words, man. Don't even certain words, we can't even talk around me like that.
That's right. That's right. Positivity.
Yeah.
But you know what? An uncle of mine, he's done passed, but this was a great dude. Me and him, we used to talk because once I left home, I was gone. And only way I ever kept in contact with him was I called him up and we talked for a little while. But one day he told me, he was like, yo, Mike, you know, once you get older, man, you got to be really taking care of yourself because, you know, you got problems. And I'm like, well, what kind of problems? He said, you know, with the plumbing, it don't work right sometimes. And, you know, it's a terrible thing. So
yeah.
he was preparing me for what was to possibly to come. I ain't going to say what was going to come, but it was always a possibility. But now, I didn't even mention drug use.
That's because he didn't know better. That's because you didn't know better. When you know better, you do better. You should anyway.
Exactly.
So that's why we can't always listen to the elder people who don't want to change their thought process.
Right.
We can take advice from people who you see doing transformations with their life daily or monthly, you know, but somebody who's sitting in the rocking chair for 20 years, no, I'm not listening to him. You don't want to do nothing but sit where you at. So why would I even take advice from somebody who, oh, youngster, you don't understand? No, you don't understand that the world keeps going if you here, if you're not.
That's right.
So if you sit there and keep on rocking in that rocking chair thinking you giving me some game, that game you giving me is old and outdated. It is not working anymore. Just like your piece ain't working no more, old school.
Yeah. It's too much. It's too much technology now. It's too much technology now to get that information from tradition. And see, that's like traditional talk, you know.
Right.
Like I'm glad that I'm aware of that today because whatever I need to know, I could go to my fellow brother. I could go to the internet. I could go and do my own research. Reputable sites out there that let you know what you need to do. Because see, look at him now. I'm for sure know that I had high blood and diabetes. Now I'm still working closely on my diabetes, but my high blood, my blood pressure is straight now.
Right.
124 over, over 88. That's the last time I took it, you know. But as far as the diabetes, I love sweets, you know, juices. That's my big thing, you know. So I try to get on more water.
Try them naked juices, man. They're a little bit more expensive, but they keep you regular. They keep you your body is
what juice?
It's called naked.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
they crave you. I mean, they get rid of that craving for the sweets because it has its own sugar because it's fruit. You know, fruit have sugar on its own, but there's no sugars added to it. So if you got a sweet tooth, you drink you some of that.
Yeah.
That's what I was just drinking a minute ago, some strawberry banana.
Yeah. Well, it's good. What I do like, you know, I get into them berries, strawberries and berries, you know, blueberries and raspberries. That helped me a lot. That's my go-to. You know, I love cherries too.
Right.
But, you know, a lot. But when I turned 40, that's when I found out I was diabetes.
Okay.
I had diabetic. I found out I was diabetic. I had diabetes.
Right.
When I turned 40, I was going through an intervention program, and I failed a test. It was a alcohol test, and my sugar had fermented, and it said that my alcohol was 5.3.
Oh man.
Or 0.538 or something like that. That's when I found out. So since then, it did get worse because I didn't follow up. But since I've been on these products, it's been doing better, man. Like it's amazing to see how the weight came off, how I got more energy. I started coaching football. All that came after I started taking the type of products, man, which, we'll hear more about it at our commercial. But what I'm saying is that by doing research and opening my ear gate, I was able to transform my life and get my life back, So I know my wife glad about it, Hey, but it's a true story out here, man. And some men don't know what to do. They losing their mind.
Exactly.
I'm glad I had a good partner with me to let me know. Look, I'm with you. I'm with you. What we need to do. What we need to do. I'm with you. So that made it.
A lot.
It was embarrassing, but it was challenging to have the conversation. You have to have the conversation, and like I say, you can bounce back. You can bounce back. Don't just dwell in it. And that's what a lot of times when things come up in our black men lives, we dwell in it. Like you say, it gets psychological and mental, and we can't move forward. We got to deal with the situation at hand, talk to who we need to talk to, make moves, move from this place, because when you be stagnant, it stinks.
Right. Yeah.
So we got to know how to move, reach out to somebody. The shame is in the secret. That's what we used to say in our shame is in the secret. That's where the shame at. Why you keeping it? You can't even get better.
That's right. You're right. Yeah, because you don't want to. You want to just be you want to be the victim. You want to sob in your pity. You want to be sad and why this happened to me? Instead of being that man and taking charge of what it is that you're going through.
And half the time you done it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that partying, drinking, drugs, all that stuff, later on in life comes back. That's what they say. Take care of your body when you're young. Because shit, when I was young, I was invincible. I would make feel like he was weak. Because there wasn't nothing I couldn't do. And I proved it on me. But look at me now. I got arthritis. My body feels like it's breaking down. It ain't stopping me. But if I had done half of what I did back then, I would have saved my joints and everything else. But that's where a lot of this comes from, what we do from earlier years. And it all adds up and manifests itself in the later years.
And that's
now all you have to do now is pretty much just unlearn all the stuff you done put yourself in right now and get yourself in a better space. Because just like we had the conversation about a month ago, talking about you saying she 50 and you 50, No, we got to be 100 with each other so we can have more.
That's right.
See, like they say in the Bible, abundance is your birthright, man. This is already understood. If you can't abundant and more abundant, if you can't have a mindset of abundance, if you can't talk good to yourself saying you 50%, she half and I'm half. No, you gotta give your all in the relationship.
Yeah, I'm all in. That's right.
I'm all in. I'm not 50% in. We're not gonna make this complete. I don't need you to complete me, because if I'm not complete when you get here, we're never gonna last not happily anyway. It's gonna be one-sided. It's gonna be more of she said, and you know what I'm saying? Because she gonna
said all I had to do was pay the mortgage.
Yeah, it's like you can't. So like the way we talk to ourselves, that's basically what I'm saying. We got to learn how to talk better to ourselves, treat ourselves better, and like we said, eat the right foods. Don't drink as much alcohol. Leave all the meats alone. Put more vegetables in our bodies, and we'll start seeing the things that we want to see.
Exactly. You're right.
Because that's how it is though in real life, man. Because I know me myself, I eat a lot of salmon, I eat a lot of vegetables, I drink celery juice. I know what I need to do right now because I've read the books, I've looked at the videos, I've heard the podcast, I've listened to the audibles. You know what I'm saying? Because we have so much, like KD said, we have so much technology right now to where we can't lose.
Yeah. You got to want it. You
really have to want it, man. That's the main thing. And you have to be persistent and consistent on it. And your faith have to be what you really want your faith to be. Don't let your partner tell you otherwise. Oh, that ain't what it is. This is this. That's man thinking. See, when a woman talk like that, that means she don't even know who she is.
Right.
Oh, it's man thinking.
Podcast make a difference too. Yeah, man. That push, that encouragement. We know how to intrinsically motivate ourselves, but sometimes that extrinsic motivation helps, and to push you to that next level for you to be able to go above and beyond, But you said something about persistent and consistent. I like that.
Yeah, but check this out. We're going to take our commercial break, man. We have this amazing new guest. She's first time on the Mancast, Miss Jazzy, coming up out of the Carolinas. And y'all already know she's full of energy. She has her own podcast, and they do amazing things. They be talking about some real stuff over there, man. But I'm going to let her tell y'all a little bit about these products she like and, put a little background on her spin too now. Miss Jazzy, welcome. Hold on. Let me get you on here. All right.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up to the fellas in the man cave? Yours truly, Miss Jazzy. I'm just checking in to give you a spotlight on one of my favorite Tava's product, which is the flare. If you take the flare, we'll
talk
take
about
it there, right? So I consider myself to be like the flare ambassador because, again, if you need that energy boost, if you need that mental focus and clarity, I say I take this either when I'm gigging or if I'm driving on these highways and byways where I know I'm not going to feel sluggish, I'm not going to be tired. I say, this is my mojo that I need. So listen, anybody, if you are sluggish in your ways, you need that little extra boost. I say, if you live long enough, you're going to need some more energy sooner or later. And what better way to try it than a plant-based option, a veggie-based capsule? I mean, you've got some B complex in there. You can also use this as a fat burner. So it's more than an energy booster, but you're talking about that mental focus and clarity with that selenium and chromium in there. Listen, you better get you some. That's the only thing I can tell you.
You better
love the flare.
I got bottles on deck.
So, Jazzy, what's the name of your woman cast?
So it's actually Miss Jazzy and the Prosperity Doula Live. So every Monday through Friday, we're trying to come to you live, and we're just chopping it up, talking about some sizzling topics. Everything from moves you need to know, all things Tava, what's the word on the street, to Thoughtful Thursday, to Face Feel Fun Friday. So yeah, we're just having fun, making it do what it do.
Okay. Oh, that's my slang. Make it do what it do. You got to do that part.
Yeah. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. We love you. We really do. Can't wait to see you. I just bought my ticket for conference so we can be flared up. And we're going to be in the building doing our two-step.
You already know. You can find me on the dance floor.
All right, now, y'all play with it. I can shake a leg, too. I see y'all. I stank a leg.
Not the stanky leg.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me. Thank you so much.
All right, now, Jazzy. Flare it up.
Flare. That's right.
Get you some.
Yeah.
That's all right.
The flare will get you there. Best believe it. The flare will get you there.
You know what I like though? You really do not get a crash from it. If anybody out there and drink those energy drinks, man, it ain't got nothing on this flare. Smooth sailing, baby.
Yeah. And it'll help with that erectile.
Yeah. How about that? He's back.
Yep.
That's right. Not only that, though, it burns 500 to 700 calories a day.
Yeah, we don't make no medical claims, but you already know. You get you some flare with some of that Valet 30.
Okay.
Ooh, We gonna be strong around this thing. Say, Monica gonna have that gorilla that you're looking for. They gonna have that.
What did she say? A silverback, ain't it?
She said she want that silverback.
Wow.
She want the king of the jungle. Don't come in here playing with me.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, say don't come in here playing with me. Better give me what I'm asking for, young man, before I tear up this whole house.
All right, that part.
Yeah. Oh, yo, we talking about that last night. Say Monica and them be holding some real cup. Man, I tell you, I love the women of Taba, man. I met a lot of real women. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of times, you know, you get in the company, you're gonna see some fake people, and then you know you're gonna have them fake ones sprinkled out. But when somebody see that you coming correct and coming real, they're gonna keep them, they're gonna be like, hey man, at least I ain't gotta change around this group. And that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to love people who want to be themselves, regardless of situations, regardless of circumstances. I'm gonna show y'all the real me, because I don't know how to be nobody else.
That's what it do.
And then I feel like a lot of times that be having something to do with their erectile. I be thinking, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't experienced it. I thank God that I haven't experienced it, but at the same time, I just feel like it'd be a mindset because when I was doing, I'm gonna tell you, when I was heavy on that there, man, and one time it was acting like that, I had to go and please that woman for real, and it was like, oh no, hold up, come here, let me get you back, let me get you right so I can get right. Yeah,
all right. Say that.
And then after that, I got them phone calls. You hear me?
Yeah, that callback. That callback.
Yeah, I got that call back, man, because I made that thing come back, man.
Talk to that man.
Yeah, but say, boy, I'm telling you, man, it'd be like that, though. I feel like, though, you know, when we out there in them streets, we not taking care of ourselves. We just eating meat and bread, keep the poor man fed, as we used to say in the streets. And we don't even think about all the alcohol consumption that we have. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like Michael said, we let other people stress our minds out because of their thought process. And it's like we have to, me, myself, like I said, I've been off into me so much in my life to where if I can't make you smile, I didn't feel like I should be around you. You know what I'm saying? If you mad about something with me, it's like, let me stay from around you until you get yourself together. Because I'm all about making people happy, man. I'm all about making people smile. And, you know, passing on some great information that I can help you with, because that's what it's about. Since I was little, that's what I've been doing, making people laugh and just pleasing the world. You know, I'm a people pleaser, but I'm not a people pleaser. Like, I'm not just going to appease to your beings so you can be happy and I'm not happy. If it makes me happy to make you happy in that situation, then that's what it is.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
So it still starts in the mind. You know, I still think that, you know, you got to know where you stand. Like, I got to speak up for some of the brothers that don't have the conversation with somebody.
Over here.
Yeah, who that is, man?
It's Monica, man. Monica Rose, man. See the truth, man. See the truth, man. See the truth.
There ain't nothing but the truth, though. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But sometimes some of these men lay in it instead of making a change. Say your life won't change until you change your life. I'm a firm believer of that. You got to take initiative on the get right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm here for, to be transparent and let you know I've been there, you know. And it's a difficult situation, you know, especially when you're coming from being the man, like, you know, hey, I'm that dude. And women tell you that dude, you know, and you know that it is what it is. But then you get to a place where, oh man, what the world, like Mike say, is traumatic. Right. And either you can stay stuck in it, or you can make it do what it do, like Jazz is saying. Making it do what it do, you got to do your research and find out what made it go that way. You know? So definitely diabetes, being diabetic was big for my part, and hypertension.
Right.
So like I said, I got the hypertension right, still working on the diabetes part. But one thing, man, what I had to do was research the product they was trying to give me.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't gonna blow it all out there, but I think one of them was Losartan that I used to take that hurt me real bad, man, that high blood pressure. So I ain't even on that no more. You know, but or Lisinopril, it might have been that one. But yeah, I'm calling out names, so I hope the big pharma don't get me. But I think that's what they call. But you know, we got to stay away and get to these natural products like the Valet or even water, green vegetables. Like Keith said, that's gonna be my new thing. Try to get off some of that meat. You know?
Oh yeah, man.
I have stopped the beef though, because beef used to affect my gout. So see, you know what I'm saying? Like that health, your regular health gonna eventually affect that sexual health if you ain't careful.
You gotta think about it, KD. You getting a fresh red steak that's been sitting in the freezer. How you gonna be fresh and red? And you ain't just put this out here. I seen the same steak yesterday and it's still this fresh.
Okay.
Come on, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was able to walk away from that. That's
amazing. That's amazing.
I walked away from alcohol. I walked away from beef and steaks. You know, I drink much more water. I get my gallon of water a day, you know. So I mean, I'm feeling great, man. Like I'm telling you, and plus the Valet and the flour. I'm back. He's back. You know, so that's a true story. I'm glad I was able to share it. And really, I didn't know I didn't know our topic was gonna be this, because you know I had lost my phone.
Right.
You know, so I'm glad that we talking about it, because it hit home for me.
Yeah.
It hit home for me. He told me today, Mike, that you chose the topic, and I was like, man, what?
Yeah.
So it's on point, man. I'm glad we're able to share with the people, you know, what it do.
You know, it's a lot of men out there and women that both need to hear it, because if the man is feeling stressed because of that problem, and then you got the woman stressing you instead of trying to work with you, that makes the problem even harder to get rid of.
That's
because
right.
all it takes is just a moment of thinking. Okay, Sex 101, blood flow to the area.
Yeah.
What's the blood flow? Just like being an electrician or something, you find the cause. Once you find the cause, then you
troubleshoot.
Troubleshoot.
Got to troubleshoot, baby. In all situations, you better troubleshoot. And consult him. See, that part too. We can't forget that. Troubleshoot, consult him, and he gonna lead you to where you need to go.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that's for real. A lot of men won't do it.
Everything is all based from the same area. It's like in the black community, high blood pressure, hypertension, diabetes. These are the killers. But they're just in more ways than just killing us. It's like we living, but then, okay, I'm having problems getting an erection. What do I do? Simple. Start eating right.
Change your diet. Yeah. Change that diet.
Nutrition.
That's big.
Drinking plenty of water. Those 4 things right there will change your life. It's just that simple. And then
then you know, I read something too where you do these pelvic exercises and you do more foreplay.
That's it.
A lot of times we just trying to go straight to it. It's time.
Hey,
no, man.
Now we're there. Now we're there.
Hey, man, what I used to do when I already knew, I talk on the phone for a whole week.
It's marinating.
Let that thing marinate about a week, boy. I'm on my way. When I'm on my way, all you gotta do is just touch the top of a forehead.
Okay. That was part of my people topic the other day, talking about sensuality. So you got sensualness, you know, you got these sensual. Is that the word? I'm saying the word right? Because that's something I had to learn. I was that guy. I'm boom, boom. I'm gone. I'm good. I just get another one, you know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful, man, that, you know, I learned that you had to. That was part of being a man, pleasing a woman. That's part of being a man.
Right.
You know, that's just what it is.
Yeah, Monica.
If men out there that don't know that,
right,
wake up and grow up, man.
Definitely drinking alkaline water nowadays because of that. Whatever's in the regular water don't even take. They got something down here called.
I'm thinking they filling the bottle up out the faucet, man, with that regular water.
Yeah, man. But see, you got it. They got some of these filtration systems, man, they ain't even good for you. I don't know what they've been doing, but I do drink alkaline water a lot. You know.
Oh yeah.
I will drink that. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, this topic is for real. I'm glad that y'all, you know, had something to talk about on this because I didn't have nothing on it. I didn't know what was going on.
But you know, I ain't gonna sit back on it, man. I'm not, you know, the one to get fat on information. You know, I like to spread love. You know, either, and some people pick and choose what they want to hear about it. Some people receive it and take it in and make something happen with it. It's neither here nor there. I'll share it. Like my testimony, it ain't for me. It's for somebody else. You know, I'm just spreading love. How I do. Preferably somebody can grow from it, change their life from it, but they still gonna have to take initiative to move from this place, whatever going on in their life, whether it be diabetes or high blood pressure or erectile dysfunction. What you gonna do about it? If you ain't happy or your partner ain't happy with y'all life, you got to make something happen. You got to move from that place. You can't dwell in it. Right. And have the conversation.
Definitely got to have the conversation.
If you ain't having a conversation with somebody, the shame is in the secret. Like I say, you know, if you, man, secrets gonna kill you.
No better.
I'm telling you. Hey, you better talk to somebody. If it ain't but to God, talk to somebody.
I always say, what's done in the dark is always going to come to light.
That's real. In one form or fact, it might not be like you think it's gonna come, but it's gonna definitely come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You might not see it the way it might not come the way you thought you was gonna see it, but hey man, you're gonna be like, what happened? Yeah.
and then that part where you ain't listening, you hear this, it's going in one ear out the other, then a month later, 2 months later, it didn't happen to you.
Wow.
Exactly. It's something
you know what I'm saying? That's why you bank on information. You have a repertoire. You have like in the old days, you used to have gun holsters. Yeah. They got it locked and loaded. This information you got to have it. You got to have it ready and available.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to go read about it when you can get it now.
That's for real.
You know what I'm saying? Locked and loaded. Put it in the repertoire. Like, look here, man. I already know. In about 5 to 10 years, it's liable to happen because I've been living this way. I've been eating this way. Let me start now. Let me start now eating what I'm supposed to eat, man. You know, and it is always a process. You know, we think we could just get right overnight. I don't see it.
No, you can't.
I'm going to tell you what I had to do. I had to tell myself I was more than a conqueror.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more than a conqueror. I can do all things.
Yeah,
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Long as I got him, I could do it.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen, man. And I had to want it though, man. I had to want it better, man. And it's a daily process. And that's where I'm at now. See, I had done so good, and then I had seen so much results, I slipped down. That's where the consistency part come in. That's why when you said persistent and consistent, I was happy about that, kid, because I needed to hear that, because that's where I need to be at now. Even with my Tava business. Even with riding my bikes. I got 20 bikes in the backyard. I had to start a bike club, had everybody, I'd take the bike down to the mall and we'll ride around the mall. And I just stopped that because I thought I had arrived. I had got all the way down to 215. You know, I was looking good. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. Like I said,
you start celebrating. That's right. I said that the other day in one of my morning talks. And Tony Fleming had pinned it in his because I said, don't let your small victory be your victory.
Woo! Woo! Lord, how I missed that one. Oh, my phone was gone.
Don't let those small victory be your victory, man. That ain't the end of it. You got to keep on pushing.
Yeah,
when you
it's more to come.
Yeah, that's like when we doing, you know, it's like when we doing our speeches, or if we in the middle of a good conversation and everybody like, ooh, you can't stop because everybody got excited for that moment.
Oh wow!
You got to keep on going because you got to hit them with the punchline at the end. You got to finish strong, as they say. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody see Usain Bolt running fast, but he don't stop running fast until he by himself about 20 people behind. Right. I mean, 20 yards. They 20 yards behind him.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. You
that's when you open up straight. You come straight out the gate, and you come straight out the gate, right? But then you open up,
and you got to keep on going strong, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to keep running strong.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, man. That's cool.
Get all the finish line just before, and they celebrate throwing signs, and the guy in second place run past them, get the tape.
Right.
You can't celebrate too soon. You got to.
Right. When you start slacking. Yeah, when you start slacking, that's it. Yeah, you good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's big, bro. Hey, this is a good topic, Mike, man. I'm glad you thought about it, man, because nobody wants to talk about it.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
On my research, it said 50% of Americans got it.
Wow.
Wow. 50%.
People, look at
that's why these women mad. That's why these women mad at y'all.
Yeah. Y'all. That's it. Boy, you got some points on that one, boy.
That's why Monica in the comments about to whoop somebody. That's why.
That's it. That's it. Talk about damn man.
Yeah, Monica say she need that gorilla. Don't be playing over here, man. Y'all come over here with none of that playing. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
That's it, man. That's it, boy.
It's all good, money. It's all good. You know, we love you over here, baby. We love you over here.
That's it. That's it. But you know, moving forward, man, like I say, man, the topics we be having and being able to tell our truth, that's what makes a difference, you know.
Yeah.
I'm glad about it. I'm glad that I'm better today, better than I ever was, you know. And I'm glad I'm able to share with other folk what I've been through, man, and how I'm living today is better. You know, I appreciate you guys, man. Like I'm telling you, each Thursday I come on here, that night be amazing.
Right.
Because I didn't,
you done release.
Up.
Yeah. You done release.
Yeah, man. So we got to keep it going. However we do, you know, if we got to record or whatever and run it back, however we do, man. But I need it in my life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for these topics, man. You know, y'all be wide open.
Right. Yeah.
Get ready for this. You know? Hey, tell her to put her name up there.
The reason
Facebook user.
Yeah, the reason that they can't because I heard that once you become influencer or something like that,
okay,
you can't like every time I get on somebody's StreamYard, I'm always a Facebook user because I'm a influencer or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha. That's what it is. But
it's you know that's because Facebook, man, they don't want you to be great, man. They just want you to get on here and talk about the nonsense, you know.
Oh, that's who it is, Monica Raw.
Yeah, that's Monica.
That's what it is. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna start getting on these things and a little more so I can see what y'all doing, man. I've been laid back, but you know, keep pushing me, man.
And KD, you like her show in the mornings on Monday morning. She do, you know, we go pretty much just like what we doing right now.
Okay.
But then, you know, we do a prayer. She do prayers and all that too.
Oh,
so
man. You know, that's up my alley.
That's what I said, man. That's why it's all love, because we keep it 1,000 with each other.
That's what up.
Yeah, it ain't no impression contest. Ain't nobody trying to impress nobody.
We just doing what
Everybody
we
being
do.
real with each other.
Yeah,
we all being real with each other, man.
Support. I'm definitely gonna support.
Yeah. Monica Ross, man. Come her friend on Facebook, man. She the truth. She got these women around here doing 100 squats. You hear me? Woo! It's gonna be some fine women next year, boy. They
dropping it like it's hot. Wow.
She's the original of the BBLs. She bringing the BBLs to the truth, man. She giving natural BBLs around here with them 100 squats.
Oh,
it's gonna be some natural BBLs.
It ain't so.
Yeah.
So insider name.
Yeah, that's an inside. Yeah.
Tell it like it is, then. Tell it like it is.
Woo, a homegirl talking about his cuffing season. Uh-oh.
Get ready.
Say that gorilla mode, man. They be over there they about their business over there, man. They got the gorilla mode, top of gorilla mode. They always they showing up. They showing up and showing out. And they keeping us on our toes. Yeah.
Hey, I got something up in my classroom say together we are better.
Oh, so, yeah.
You know, that means a lot to me, man, because you know you support one another, you encourage one another, and everybody be great.
That's for real. No, I'm telling you, that's a beautiful thing, man. We can all smile and continue it though. Don't be smiling because I'm winning. Okay. Smile when I'm on my way to the win. You know, smile when I'm barely known. You know.
Yeah.
That's the real friendship, or that's the real truth. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've always loved the underdog. Okay. Oh, they not shining right now. Let me go get with them.
Yeah.
Because see, once you already shining, it's like buying stocks. You don't want to buy a stock when it's already here.
Right.
You want to buy it down here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can see that profit. You see the value in somebody when they're coming up, because you encouraging them, they encouraging you. Y'all both swinging together at the whole world. Y'all fighting against, like Pac says, y'all against the world. Me and you against the world, baby.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
You gotta believe that. You gotta believe that. Yeah. And you know how you do that. So and you touched on it one time, man. I'm gonna end with this. You know, like conversation is big. Whether you in or you out, or whether we together or we ain't, the conversation makes the difference on how you can flow.
Yeah.
You know, so if we ain't having the conversation, how can we get better? How can we do great things if we don't know where each other at? And that's why I keep saying, you know, when we be having secrets or ain't really having the conversation with the person you're trying to build with, it ain't gonna work.
Right. Yeah. Well, early birthday, we gonna celebrate Sunday. I tell you that. I got some wine already, chilling, ready.
Yeah, it
is. I got some wine chilling for you. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for real. Thank you, Gorilla Mode, for jumping on. Them women over there be telling the truth, man. They be about their business.
I want to do.
Yeah, you gotta check them out, bro. You gotta check them out.
Yeah, do.
So, man, we're gonna have a great evening. Hope everybody having a great evening, man. And we're gonna keep on doing what we're doing. And like I say, next week we're gonna figure it out, come up with some great topics, and you know, hey, try to keep on influencing the masses and making sure that these men or the women of the men can pass that information on. If they don't jump on, somebody can hear it and then give it to them, you know. And that's where we're gonna keep on working it until we get all the men on instead of all the women on. We're gonna get all the men and the women on. We're gonna have a big conversation. A big party. Yeah, a virtual orgy. How about that? It's going down in the DM.
That part.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's all brought to you by the Elite Mancast.
Yeah.
Hey,
hey,
Mike, he gonna keep us young yet, ain't it?
That's right, baby. We gonna stay young.
That's what it do, man. Hey, I enjoyed myself tonight, man. For real.
We appreciate your transparency. We appreciate your truth. And it was all love, brother. I tell you, it's always love, man.
That's
Amy,
it.
you still on time, Amy, even though we finna cut it short, but you still on time. We appreciate you joining in, and we appreciate you always. Monica, don't cover your face. You ain't gotta cover. Until the next time, y'all, we gonna tune in again. Next Thursday, Amy, Thursday, 8 o'clock, we on. We gonna have your favorite topic next week. So hey, check us out. Elite Mancast. All right.
Love y'all.